Hey y'all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. Today I have a PSA submission. I'm prepping and got my pre-grades here. Gonna put those together and show you guys here before we send them off to PSA. So this is gonna be a 20, this is a general order of just multi-sport. Be a 20 card order. Let's show you what I've got here today that we're sending off. All right, first up is a Shota Imanaga rookie. This is the gold foil. Was able to acquire this one through a trade of the buddy of mine. And this one looks absolutely flawless, super clean, so I'm pre-grading it at a Gem Mint 10. Next up, we have a 2015 Bowman Aaron Judge. This one looks really good. Pre-grading it at a Gem Mint 10. Next up, we have from the same year, the 2015 Bowman Chrome. This one also looked pretty clean. A little bit of edge wear, I think, on one side on the back, which I've lowered it down to a 9.5, but likely with PSA, since they don't do a Mint Plus 9.5, it'll likely come back a Mint 9. Here we've got a Dansby Swanson 2017 Refractor Rookie. Also, I've got this one pre-graded at a 9.5, so I'm hoping one of these 9.5s will be close enough to round up to a gem. Next, we have a 2022 2021, sorry. I don't remember what year this was from. This is the 2021 Nico Horner Gold. This is from their UK edition. And this is only serial number to 25. I usually only pick up for my PC the Nico rookie cards, but I made an exception for this one because I got a good deal on it. And it's low serial numbered. So even though it's not a rookie, I'll still like to have it in my collection. And I've pre-graded this one at a 9.5, or it will likely come back a Mint 9 with a chance to gem. Next, we have a Greg Olson rookie. This is the autograph from 2007 Bowman. Thought this one looked pretty clean, considering these are very difficult to get into high grade. I don't have a lot of faith in getting a gem, but I think there's a slight chance to gem, but likely going to come back a Mint 9 on the auto. Next, I've got a 2021 Donruss Tom Brady Press Proof Red. Thought this one looked pretty sharp. A little bit of off-centering left to right on the back. I guess the front a little bit too. But overall, I thought it looked pretty good. It's definitely consideration of a gem, but likely going to come back a 9. And that's the idea with this order, is just to hope for some of these 9.5s that I'm looking at to come back as a gem. Next up, we have, looks like what to be is just a base 2018 Derrick Henry. And you're like, why would you send this in? Well, it's the Acquia test, which is a short print. And since Derrick Henry is, on a possible Hall of Fame trajectory, because there's just not a lot of running backs that do what he's done anymore in today's game. So I think he's got a good chance to go to the Hall, and I think this is a cool card. So sending that one in, but only if I feel like it's going to get a gem. Next up, picked this up at a card show earlier this summer. Amanda Nunes Pacific Crown, or excuse me, Crown Royale. This is from the 2022 Chronicles. It's serial numbered to 10. See it right there. These are tough because of the die cut style and the foil. There's some possible issues on this card around the edging, so I'm going to give it a Mint 9 as the pre-grade. And next up, we have a Jalen Brunson red, white, and blue. I don't do a lot of basketball, but back in 2019 or maybe even 2020, I did a little bit of prospecting and picked up some rookie cards that I thought might do something, So I happened to pick up a handful of Jalen Brunson cards, and he's doing really well with the Knicks. So thought I'd send this one in. It definitely not going to be a gem candidate, but I think it's got a good chance to get a mint 9. And it still holds a little bit of value at a mint 9. Next, we have Myles Garrett, Hall of Fame trajectory as well for him. And I've pre-graded this 2017 Donruss rookie at a gem mint 10. Next up, I'm sending in a 2021 rookie of Grigor Dimitrov. This card looked absolutely flawless. I already have the blue serial number to 99 in a tag 10. So I wanted to also send one into PSA. That way I've got one to keep and one to sell. Pre-grading it at a gem mint 10. Next up, we have an Arthur Fees. This is the gold from 2021 Topps Chrome Tennis. He still holds a lot of value, even though he hasn't won a major tournament yet. But at a very young age of, what is he now, 20 years old? He's definitely a rising prospect. And this is serial number to 50. Pre-graded as a mint 9. Next up, we have from 2022 Donruss Optic, we have the Voices of the Octagon Joe Martinez auto. This is a sticker auto, but I'm putting together the Voice of the Octagon autograph set in red. Obviously, Bruce Buffer is the most expensive, the most sought after, and that one's going to be a little bit more challenging to pick up. But Joe Martinez does a great job in the UFC as well. Glad to have this one in my PC. This one's serial numbered. All the red autographs are serial numbered to 99. And I've got this one pre-graded at a mint 9. Next, we have a Taylor Fritz mini. This is the Lady Luck. Serial number to 25. Excited to see this one slabbed up in one of those, as a mini card. I think these look pretty nice in the PSA slab. Pre-grade is a mint 9. There's some edging and corner issues that are not perfect, but I think it's good enough to get a mint 9. Next up, we have a playing card of Hulk Hogan. This is from a 1990 WWF playing card set or game. This is a friend of mine's. I thought this one looked really sharp, pre-grading at a mint 10. I am not sure if PSA is going to be able to grade these, but I'm sending them in anyway. Here's another one of that same set. This is a pre-grade as a gem mint 10 as well. See if PSA can slab those. Next, we have a Pete Crow Armstrong. He's finished up the season here real strong in September. Hopeful that that's promising for his young career. This is the Topps Now card, rookie card. Pre-grading it at a gem mint 10. And we've got a 2024 Chris Eubanks rookie auto. Serial number to 25. This is the orange refractor. Thought this one has a chance to gem, but likely going to come back a mint 9. And that's what I'm hoping for, is one or two of these that are right on the cusp actually turn out to be gems. Next, we have a Raul Rosas. He's the youngest fighter and one of the highly touted prospects in the UFC. I've got this refractor auto here. No serial number on this one, but still a really nice card that's not necessarily a short print, but a lower circulated card. Pre-grading is a mint 9. And next up is the blue version. This one is serial numbered. This one's serial numbered to 49. Thought this one has an outside chance to gem, but likely will also come back as a mint 9. Last but not least, we've got a Nico Horner, this is from 2019 Leaf Trinity, but I thought this card was really cool. Even though it's not licensed by MLB, he's got an inscription here, first MLB homer on 9/13 of 2019 in his autograph. I thought that was super cool. It also looks really good too. I think it has an outside chance to gem, but likely will come back a mint 9. So there you have it on the pre-grades. We'll see you guys back here shortly with the reveal. Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. I have a PSA order back. Hopefully you've had a chance to review the pre-grades and the preview before I submitted these in. But I've got a 20, I think it's a 20 card order here. Hope everyone's doing all right out there and having a wonderful day. Always exciting to get back the orders. And of course, all my orders are blind reveals, so I have not looked at these grades. Not sure what we've got, but I do know there's a multi-sport order. And I sent in quite a few are what I call 9.5, mint plus cards, thinking that they got these in here tight. Thinking that, maybe a few of these 9.5s might actually gem. That's the hope here. Oh, we've got a card inside. So let's turn that one around. No reveal yet. All right. So looks like there's at least one card that didn't grade. All right, yeah, these Hulk Hogan cards. I was afraid of that. So I had to type these in manually. They didn't come up. I've seen them sold on eBay, but I don't think any of them were graded by PSA. So they wouldn't grade these 1990 Titan Sport Hulk Hogan playing cards. These were a buddy of mine, so I'll be giving him those back, or maybe he might want to send those into SGC or something like that. So check in with him on that. That's unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. If they can't find enough information on the cards, then they won't slab them up and grade them. All right, let's see if I can get to these here. All right, I think we're ready. My slab stands. Hoping to use a few of these today. Yeah, appreciate you spending some time with me and checking out the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. Always appreciate the support. Like to do a lot of reveals for grading. Also check in on some new products and some unique things that come out that I'm interested in. And yeah, so let's see what we've got here. All right, first up, we have some tennis. We've got a Taylor Fritz here, steadily climbing up the rankings in the ATP. This is the Lady Luck number /25. I know this one had some centering issues, so I'm not expecting a gem by any means. I believe I pre-graded this one at a mint 9. Let's see how we did here. This is serial number /25. Comes back a mint 9. Okay. I really like that. I turned a corner on the the mini cards from PSA and the holders. I used to not really care for them, but now that I've gotten a few, I really do like them, and I like sending in mini cards because I think they look really cool in the fogged glass here from PSA. So, all right, mint 9, as expected on that one. Very cool. Next up, we've got a couple Raul Rosas MMA UFC cards. Let's do the refractor a second here. This is the silver. Actually, this is a silver refractor. Not serial numbered. Rated rookie from 2023 Donruss Optic. I believe I pre-graded this one at a mint 9. This is the auto. And it does come back a mint 9. All right. Very cool, and excited to see his future. He's got a very bright future in the UFC, and I think he'll be competing for a belt here in the next year and a half. All right, a couple 9s, as expected. Next up, we have the blue refractor, serial number to 49. Thought this one looked a little bit better. Still probably likely going to get a mint 9, but did have an outside chance, in my opinion, to gem. Oh, it does gem. That's why you send in the cards that are on the fringe, because, you know, centering can be a little off. It can have a small little dimple or something, and it still would qualify for a gem. Very cool. Let's move this down here. All right, next up, we have a Chris Eubanks tennis card. This is the orange number to 25 auto. One of his better cards that you can get. Now, Chris Eubanks, not a top-ranked player in the ATP. However, he is a U.S. professional, and he's still young enough to where he could make a considerable run up the rankings at, I believe, around 25. Maybe he's around 25, 26 years old. And I believe I pre-graded this one on, again, this is one of those that are on the cusp. Could be a 9, could be a 10. Percentages tell you that it's probably going to be a 9. And it comes back a gem mint 10. Woo! All right. So 2 for 2 on the cards that are right on the cusp there. Very nice. Not a PC card, but you know, he could get hot. Maybe he'll make a run in some of the matches here in 2025, or you know, maybe someone just a Chris Eubanks fan who would appreciate that card and like to have it in their collection, because that is one of his nicer cards. Next up, we have a Topps on Demand Pete Crow Armstrong. These are pretty easy to gem. I had a handful of these from the order that I think I got a 5-pack of these. He did finish up the season strong, and there's a lot of optimism for PCA coming up in 2025. Pre-grade was a gem mint 10, and it comes back a gem mint 10. Excellent. Yep, got a few of those now. All right, next up, we have a Greg Olson 2007 Bowman rookie auto. This one here is not serial numbered, but I thought it looked pretty clean. Very difficult to get these in a gem, so my pre-grade was a mint 9. Let's see how it turned out. Yep, mint 9. Very nice looking auto. I think I've got a couple of these now. I think might have a 10 as well. I'll have to look. But this one of these I'll probably end up moving and listing on sale, since I've got duplicates. But yeah, there are some Greg Olson collectors out there, and this still holds a little bit of value, even at a mint 9. Next up, we have a Nico Horner. This is the gold from 2021. This is also the UK edition, so it's got some uniqueness in that it's not only the gold parallel, but it's the UK edition. So it's serial number to 25. I believe I had this one pre-graded think at a mint 9, but I'll throw it up there so you guys can see what my pre-grade was in case you didn't watch the preview. Comes back an 8. Ooh. All right. I must have missed something on this one. That's my guess. I think the centering is slightly off, but fell close enough. I must have, I don't know. Don't remember having any surface issues. The corners and edges look good. Huh. That one's a mystery to me. I'll have to take a closer look at it. Maybe I missed something. Missed something pretty substantial, or a couple things that were a little more minor to get an 8. So, all right. Well, that's still a PC card, so grade isn't quite as important on that one. Got a Dansby Swanson up next. This is the 2017 Refractor Rookie from Topps Chrome. I believe my pre-grade on this one was a Gem Mint 10. Comes back a Gem Mint 10. Excellent. Sharp looking card. Always like the refractors. Dansby had kind of a down year, so we'll see what happens here in 2025. But still an excellent Gold Glover. All right, next up, just in time for the World Series, although looks like might be an early exit here for the Yankees. Depending on when I get this all edited and put up, World Series might be over, so I might have missed my window on this one. And by the way, I wanted to also mention that I used to kind of tell you the turnaround times for door-to-door service, but I really am not doing that anymore because PSA has pretty much been on the mark on all my orders. For the most part, I'm getting your bulk rate return, which is the least expensive option, back within that kind of 6 to 8 week turnaround, even actually a little closer to 6, and even sometimes a little bit less. So unless there's huge delays or something, I'm probably not going to mention the turnaround times much anymore because they seem to be pretty on point. So the Aaron Judge, this is a 2015 Bowman base card, but these still have some value because Aaron Judge is on this really hot streak with his possible 2-time MVP. So these cards do even have a value. Even if they get a mint 9, they still hold some value. And I got these from my old collection, so I really don't have any cost associated to it other than the grading fee. So I thought they were good enough to send in. Question is this one the chrome or the base? I think this might be the chrome. Let's take a look. And I believe I pre-graded this one between a 9.5. It's one of those that it could go either way. All right, and it got a 9. Yeah, this is the Bowman Chrome. Couldn't really tell from the back there, but it does have that shine, that gloss on it. So that's the Bowman Chrome from 2015 draft. Comes back a 9. Again, looking to probably sell that card and recoup some of my grading fees, but it still holds some value even at a 9. All right, next up, I thought this card looked really sharp. This is the Shota Imanaga Gold Foil from Topps. And yeah, I thought this was a gem-worthy candidate. Picked this one up in a trade from a buddy of mine. Let's see how we did. Yep, comes back a Gem Mint 10. Perfect. That looks excellent. May keep this one from the PC. Outside chance I could look into upgrading, but I do definitely want to have a Shota Imanaga card in my collection here coming up for 2025 because he was the guy on the mound for the Cubs this year for sure. Great season. All right, next up we have a Voices of the Octagon, Joe Martinez. Very cool to watch him every Saturday. Well, when he covering for Bruce Buffer. This is part of a collection that I'm putting together. This is the Voice of the Octagon red serial number to 99 autos. Yep, so I believe I pre-graded this one at a mint 9. Yep, comes back in mint 9. And for the PC, I think all of these are very difficult to get in a gem. And I'm just putting together the mint 9 series of these Voice of the Octagon in the red. So very nice looking card there. All right, next up, more tennis. We have a Grigor Dimitrov. This is the serial number to 99 blue refractor from 2021 Topps Chrome. Pre-graded this one at a Gem Mint 10. And it comes back a Gem Mint 10. Excellent. All right, looking good. Sorry, guys, a little housekeeping there to get the camera updated with a little bit of more of a pan out so you can see the cards there. All right, next up, we have an Arthur Fees rookie. This is gold, serial number to 50. I believe I pre-graded this one at a Mint 9. And it comes back a Mint 9. Yep. Very cool. Even at a Mint 9, he's a very hot prospect in tennis and moving up the rankings very quickly. At a Mint 9, this card still holds some nice value. All right, next up, we have a Myles Garrett rookie from 2017 Donruss. Just a base here. Still holds some value as he is on a Hall of Fame trajectory. Pre-graded this one at a Gem Mint 10. Comes back a Gem Mint 10. Yep. Looks good. Overall, so far, I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but this order's coming back pretty much as expected, maybe even a little bit better. All right, next we have a Jalen Brunson 2018-19 Panini Prism refractor. It's the red, white, and blue. This one has a lot of print lines on the back. I think it was definitely not a candidate to gem, but even at a 9, I think it would be worth sending in because he's having a very good season, is now becoming one of the up-and-coming stars in the NBA. Pre-grade was a Mint 9, and it comes back a Mint 9. Yep. Now that the NBA season's here, hopefully it'll be a good time to move that card. Next up, this one should be for the PC. This is Amanda Nunes from Chronicles 2022. This is the Crown Royale, and this is gold, serial number to 10. A lot of edge, a lot of extra edge curves and stuff, which makes this card harder to gem. So I think it was on the cusp, but I'm leaning towards a pre-grade of a Mint 9. Oh, yes. Gem Mint 10, baby. Very nice. Picked this up in a card show in a trade earlier this summer, and I'm excited to have that one in a gem. I got to move somebody down here. So, sorry, Dansby, you had a tough season this year. So, we're going to move Amanda, the GOAT, up to the dance floor. All right. Next up, we have a Derrick Henry Aqueous Test. Short print from 2018. Not a rookie, not specifically a super valuable card by any means, but it is unique for Derrick Henry collectors. They would definitely be interested in this. I have to check the pop count. I'm not sure if these have been, if any of these have been graded, but there is a little left to right on this, but I thought it was still within reason to gem because it just needs to be 60-40, at least according to their standards. However, it does seem like that may not be necessarily abiding by their own standards when it comes to the centering lately. So we'll see how this one did. But the pre-grade was a Gem Mint 10. Yep, comes back a Gem Mint 10. Very nice. Next up, we have a Tom Brady red parallel from 2021 Donruss. Off center a little bit. This was one of those that are on the cusp between a 9 and a 10. I've had some really good luck today with some of the fringe cards becoming gems, so I'm not expecting this one to keep my streak going. But yeah, pre-grade 9.5, so likely going to be a 9 here. Oh, and it comes back an 8. Well, sometimes you get some crazy 8s in there. Maybe they got me on this little hint of a white on the side of the corner or edge. I don't know. The centering is off, definitely, so I could see it being a 9, but 8, that's tough. All right. We'll see what I want to do with that, but probably not even valuable enough to crack out and resubmit at this point. All right, we got another Aaron Judge, but this is the 2015 base Bowman, not the chrome that we already looked at. Pre-grade was a Gem Mint 10. Comes back a Gem Mint 10. Excellent. Yep. A lot of Aaron Judge collectors, so that one should be pretty liquid to move. Last but not least, we have the Nico Horner. This is the 2019 Leaf Trinity, where he wrote his... not only did he write his autograph on here, but he also wrote his first home run date. So I thought that was really cool. And I normally don't collect non-licensed. You won't see any Cubs emblem, logo, information on here. But this was just too cool to pass up, and I got a good price on it. So my pre-grade, I believe, was a Gem Mint 10. Let's see how it did. Gem Mint 10. Very cool. First home run. 2019. And this card is serial number to 7. So this is definitely a PC card. Very nice, you guys. I am very pleased with this order. Obviously, we did very well. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 9s. And 2 crazy 8s. But one's a PC card, so that's all right by me. Hey, everybody, appreciate you spending some time with me today. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you back here real soon. Take care, everybody.